EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for a much anticipated main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
Coming out of London, David the Haymaker Haye. His adversary, coming out of Norfolk, the Beast.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by David Haye.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Parries that punch intended for the head. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Brooks. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Scores up top with a left. Teddy, we've seen both these guys before, and we have a feeling, you just kind of have the feeling that it could be one of those special nights.
Yeah, because their styles, it suits up for one of those special nights.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect. 90 seconds to go here in this round. What's the easiest way for a power puncher to go out and get a good, solid win against a guy like this who has a tendency to have low stamina?
Forget that you're a power puncher. Go in there like you're a singles hitter. You'll get the home run.
Looking to the body. Good defense, just covering up down low. Flipping him with that uppercut. Big shot by David Haye. That's a good left hand by David Haye, and he knows it. David Haye's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. That's some fine gear. Mason Brooks is banged by a left hand. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
David Haye's going with a quality that I think is very underrated in boxing. That is to be judicious, to really think about when, how, and make the most of each thing you're doing. His punch rate, very, very effective in terms of his percentage landed.
Yeah, he's throwing educated punches. You know, he's not wasting anything. He's making everything count, but just as importantly, everything's leading to something else. You know, he's working the body one moment, and that's leading up to some head attack later on. So he's planning everything out like a smart fighter, a guy that understands the sweet science.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by David Haye. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Not able to land the uppercut. Forceful uppercut by David Haye. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging.
Let's see some more head movement.
Brooks is absorbing a hook. Brooks is still feeling the effects of the damage that he took earlier. He is clinching more and more as this fight goes on.
Now he's got to be a little worried that the referee's not going to tolerate it. Maybe give him a warning and start taking points away. So he's going to have to find a way to kill some time, get himself better, but start creating some offense too.
David Haye's punch is far off the target. Brooks is off mark all night long, and Teddy, he's getting tired just missing punches.
Well, this is a good example. You know, we know what happens when they land, but this is a good example of what happens when they don't land. Sometimes you get a little discouraged.
Brooks is once again the target of a hook. Good combination punch by David Haye right there, and that has his corner cheering him on. David Haye is not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. And now you see him scoring well. Did you see that? Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Brooks is 60 seconds to recover. Hopefully will be enough for him. Now, he's got good cornermen. He's got the right people in place to try to fix this situation.
Yeah, and they got to work like a pit stop, you know, in the Indianapolis 500. One guy's giving the gas, another guy's changing the tires, you know, another guy's maybe giving the driver a little water. They got to do the same thing. Give him some water, refresh him a little bit, work his legs a little bit, and then just before he goes out, a little advice.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Mason Brooks is out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question. So he's got to revisit his memory banks a little bit and know that he's already proven it to himself. He's been in this position before, so he has to regain that confidence and understand that he can deal with this. He's done it before.
There's the combo to the body. Solid right by Mason Brooks. Mason Brooks is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter punch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. Get in! Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by David Haye. Body shot in the left hand. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Good job. It was sudden. It was fast. It was direct by David Haye.
Oh, this is a wipeout. You're winning this fight. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you got this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
He's been on target with his attack. Good, accurate punching as we begin round number 4 here, and he's up 3-0 on your scorecard, Teddy.
Good counter punching. And when you're counter punching the right way, you're usually getting clean shots. He's getting them.
Good block by David Haye. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here today?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counter punching would be just what the doctor orders.
That's a better prescription for him. Solid. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? Stopping this fight. David Haye's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. David Haye's power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard, now ends the night with a knockout victory.
And it begins the next night, the next dawn, the dawn of the new beginning. More money. Knockouts bring money.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone.